Alright, hello YouTube, it is me Sam, and today as you can see I have something very special for you guys. I have the Apple Watch Sport. I did pick up the Sport Edition. I picked up the Sport Edition in Space Gray, 42mm Space Gray, just because my wrist is kind of big, so I decided to pick up a little bigger size just in case. So as you can see, the band is, or the model and everything is listed clearly on the side. There's not much else to the packaging besides the model and the little thing in the front that says Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and get right into this unboxing. Let's go ahead and open this up. So I'm assuming it slides up, and yes it does. And ooh, there's another box inside. Okay, I didn't know that. There's a little flap. And this right here in this package is going to be the Apple Watch, I'm assuming. And let's go ahead and check out what else comes with this just before we get into the main attraction. And let's go ahead and check out the actual Apple Watch. So there's a little peel back tab right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this tab off. Whoop! And that's gone. Let's get this open. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's imprinted in there. It's a little Apple logo. Let's go ahead and get this out here. Let's get the packaging out. Let's put this. All right, now comes the good part. Let's check out the Apple Watch. And there it is. That is the Apple Watch Sport Edition in Space Gray. I'm actually going to flip this around really quick. There it is. Let's pull this out. It's got a little tab. And there it is. This is the Apple Watch 42mm in Space Gray. I'm super excited to check this out. I'm obviously going to hit a review in the next couple days, or even in this video. Let's see how it goes. And that was a quick unboxing. I hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys during the review. Alright, so I've had some time to set up my Apple Watch, and I have customized it. I've added some apps in there, and I'm ready to show you guys a full-fledged review. So, the first thing you're going to need to do is I'm going to need my iPhone, just because that's where all the settings and everything for the Apple Watch are controlled and shown. So you're going to have to go into your Apple Watch app and My Watch, and you have all your settings right here. You have your glances, you can set up your app installations, you got to set up your airplane mode, your activity. All your features are basically in this app. So everything you do here will be immediately synced to your iPhone or Apple Watch, and it doesn't really take that long. So I mean, it will take a few minutes, but that's only because it's, again, Watch OS 1. So that's the Apple Watch app in the iPhone. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. It's just basically another settings app just for the Apple Watch. The pairing process is actually very simple. I didn't show you guys that because it's extremely simple. You literally take one picture using your Apple Watch, using the app itself. You take a picture of the Apple Watch's screen, and it pairs the Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and get into the Apple Watch itself. So as you can see, my watch face has been customized. So to do that, all you got to do is just force touch it, which means you press down a little bit harder than normal, and then you can pick your watch face and customize it. So you can customize color, your complications, and all that stuff. And that is pretty straightforward, actually. I mean, you use the digital crown, which is right here on the side. So the digital crown is going to be your swipe, I guess, in a sense. So, and I do have a passcode on my Apple Watch, and the only reason I have a passcode on my Apple Watch is just because I've set up Apple Pay on my Apple Watch. And if you're going to use Apple Pay on the Apple Watch, you have to set up a passcode. It's required. There's no getting around that, unfortunately. So, as you can see, my home screen does have a few apps. I have reorganized the apps. To zoom out, all you have to do is just hit that digital crown, and you can of course pan around using your finger as you like. One of the coolest apps, I think, on here is my AT&T Uverse app. It's just because it does allow you to use the remote on this and control your DVR and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, honestly. It's very convenient to have that on your wrist at all times. And the Activities app, you do have to set it up. You got to add your weight, height, and all that stuff. All your goals, and it'll tell you what you got to do. And as you can see, I've set up some goals, and I've only had this for about like a few hours now, so it's not necessarily going to be all filled out. So another cool thing I like about this is when you're in your watch faces, you do have these things called glances. So basically you just swipe and you have your glances. So you have your now playing glances, your heart rate, your battery percentage, your move or your activity, you have your events, you have your stocks, and Apple stock is down. Not very happy about that. And you can add specific apps like Dark Sky. As you can see, I've added Dark Sky, and it will show you weather and stuff like that. Of course, you can use the native weather app, but I just like Dark Sky a lot better, just because there's a lot more information. And you can of course add your favorites and whatnot into the Apple Watch, so you have all your favorites. So like my mom's contact has come up, I can hit call, message. Let's actually message her, and I'll show you guys some messages. If it's gonna, is it not gonna let me message my mom? Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to message my mom during the video. So let's go ahead and skip this part then. Let's go back, and as you can see, all I'm doing to go back is just hitting the digital crown. So the digital crown is pretty much the home button in a sense, where you do just click it to get back, you know, previous screens and whatnot. I haven't had a chance to use maps yet, but I'm actually looking forward to using maps in, you know, in walking situations where you do get the taptic feedback on your wrist for when you have to take a right and left, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And then of course you have your camera shutter. So basically this becomes like a remote for your camera. So as you can see, it kind of, when I hit that, it is trying to open up camera on my iPhone, which it did. And here we go. So let's actually, oh, let's see. I'm running on iOS 9, so it's going to be a little laggy. So let's go ahead and do the selfie mode. So as you can see, you have a little screen on the Apple Watch itself, where it does mirror exactly what is happening with your camera, which is pretty cool. And then you can hit your picture, and it will take the picture for you. I don't know if it does video. It might. Let's see. No, see, it doesn't do videos. That's fine. I mean, for videos, I don't think you'd really want to use your watch to take videos anyway. So that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that they had the little mini screen on your Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and get into some messages. Messages are some pretty cool features. I'm actually going to cover this up just because I don't want you guys to see who my contacts are. And yeah, so again, here's a message to my mom. So I've set up some custom replies. Yeah, like LOL, yeah, for sure. You can do that again through the Apple Watch app. You only have to do that through there, and you can set up these replies so that way you don't have to, you know, dictate it or type it out on your phone. And of course, you have these really cool emojis now. Again, using the digital crown, you can manipulate these emojis to show a varying range of emotions. And you do have some of these other emojis, which is like a heart, and you can, you know, change it up again with the digital crown. You have your little hand that changes the peace sign. What up? Let's go. No, let's not. And of course, I think you have your, yep, you do. You have your basic emojis where you can use all the emojis that you get on your iPhone, you do have on this. And of course, again, with this, you do have the option to send your heartbeat and stuff like that. But again, that person does have to have an Apple Watch. And right now, I'm the only one that has an Apple Watch, so I can't send that yet. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty cool feature if you have friends or family that do have Apple Watches and you know, want to keep in touch with them. Some of the cool things, other cool things in here is your phone. When you get a phone call, it will, you know, it rings, it vibrates, it shows you, it kind of gets your attention using the Taptic engine, using that it kind of knocks on your wrist. You kind of feel a knock. So that's very cool, and it does the same thing for text messages also, which is really interesting. So let's go back to the watch face really quick, and let's see if someone makes a call to me, hopefully. Let's see. I'm expecting a call, and there it is. As you can see, that ringtone is from my iPhone, which I'm going to mute. And this thing is vibrating right now. It's not making noise because I've actually put it on Do Not Disturb. So you can answer the call, you can end it, or you can put it like this. If you cover your phone, if you cover it like this, it will mute the call. So it has now muted my call, or the call that just came in. And as you can see, if I go back into the Apple Watch, oh, it crashed. Uh-oh, that's interesting. This is a first, huh? That's actually pretty cool. Not really cool. So it crashed. That's an OS 1 software for you guys. Pretty exclusive here. You guys are getting to see an Apple Watch crash. Not cool for me because it was in the middle of my review, but luckily it came back pretty quickly, and we can get back into the review. So as you can see, there are still some glitches and whatnot with Apple Watch, just because it is still pretty new. That's pretty much it for the review. There's some really cool apps in here. Uber has a really good app, Pandora, NBA Game Time. All these apps are already available for the Apple Watch, and there's thousands and thousands of them growing now. And overall, I think the Apple Watch is a very, very cool device. It's a new device. It really does bring relevance to the wearables market. I'm really happy with it. I've only had it for a few hours, but I'm still getting used to it. But you know, it really does feel like something revolutionary, which is really cool. And if you guys have any comments or any questions about the Apple Watch, any suggestions on what I should put on my Apple Watch to show you guys, I'm open to that. Hit me up, comment, hit me up on private messages. I'm not really, I'm not really picky about that. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and of course I get a notification. As you can see, there's a notification, and that's how notifications work. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it, and this is the Apple Watch Sport Edition. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.